Today's video is all about what to do when you inevitably catch yourself living in a lower state of emotion. It is clear that your mind, body, and spirit have energy in motion, or emotion, thus making you susceptible to catalyzing people, environments, circumstances, or information that affect it, and in this case, bring the motion of your energy into a suboptimal movement pattern. Dr. David Hawkins proposed this suboptimal movement pattern to be a downward spiral, which Dr. Dan Winter has expanded upon, but the purpose of this video is to provide some actionable steps to elevate your state of being when the going gets tough. Alright, so first, close your eyes and think of a time when you knew something was off. Perhaps you got into a nasty argument, got cut off in traffic, or simply woke up on the wrong side of the bed. At this moment, you recognize how it is that you feel, and you now wish to return to a state of uplifting positivity. But why? Is there an objective reason why this mindset is destructive to dwell upon? Well, it depends on your goals. Are you trying to become the angry, impatient, distracted enemy of everyone that you meet? Well, of course not. Odds are that the feelings that you experience in these disempowered states are misaligned with your goals. While you have subjective control over that which you are working or living towards, you can objectively determine whether a state of mind is in harmony with your goals. And here's how. The first step, which at this point is textbook, is recognizing how we feel. Being mindful of your current state not only lets you catch any unfavorable drift before your mood severely worsens, but mindfulness aids in one's ability to identify key catalysts that may affect oneself. So we first identify how it is that we feel. Then we may find that it's challenging to simply flip a switch and change our emotions for the better. Now the goal is to let go of what is bringing you down, and to do so with open arms, graciously accepting that which is affecting you and no longer letting it get under your skin. And this is done through unconditional self-love. First and foremost, you must love yourself, and wholeheartedly at that. Now for some, this may be second nature. For everyone else, a way of doing so is through reflection. Reflecting on the good, the bad, and the ugly, and recognizing all that you've been through, all that you've overcome, and how much you've grown as a result of it all. Reflect on who you know yourself to be in a way that you don't need to convince yourself otherwise. So now, once you've reclaimed your power, it is time to address the catalyst and let it go, whatever it may be. Is another person bringing you down with them? Is new information disharmonious with your goals? Did a new scenario arise and seemingly throw you off course? Take a step back and explain, either in person or within, that this energy is unwelcomed. You have a right to live in your most empowered state, and only you will stand up for yourself when you need it the most. Let's give an example. If you didn't get an outcome that you wished, let's say a graduate school acceptance, then these emotions will almost certainly impair your ability to emotionally thrive. If this is the case, then fighting defeat with anger, sadness, or frustration will only grow the problem. Recognize defense mechanisms as they arise, even subtly. Feel all that there is to feel without racing to distract yourself or fill a void within. When COVID hit, I lost a lot of exciting opportunities that I worked hard to earn. While I possibly jumped the gun on shifting my focus onto new opportunities to pursue, I made it my absolute goal to make my plan B better than my plan A. And at this time, this felt nearly impossible, and a feat larger than what I imagined would be possible. However, this was a dramatic turning point in my life. In looking back, my plan B was amazingly life-changing. Let's give a potentially more challenging example of a catalyst in the form of a circumstance that brings me into a subpar state of mind. And for one reason or another, this catalyzing circumstance cannot be fought or fled from. Rather, accepting is the path through, willing your desired state into existence, remaining unwaveringly faithful to what it is that you want, and letting no judgment, no doubt, indecision, or fear into your mental state. then simply letting faith and time work together and do as they always do. I hope you have found at least some of these words to be useful. Thank you, thank you, thank you.